What's up, guys? Welcome back to All Wings Everything. Yes, you are back in my kitchen with your boy Spinelli for another easy and delicious recipe. You already know how I do it. Now, in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how to make sticky oven baked ribs. Yes, I know a lot of people don't have time to get out there on that grill, and some people don't even know how to work a grill, and that's fine. That's why you got your boy Spinelli here. I'm gonna show you guys how to make these bad babies in the oven, because I know you know how to work an oven. So I hope you're in your kitchen. I'm already in mine, so let's go. All right, so here are the ingredients we're gonna use for today's recipe. Let me tell you what we have here. So we have our onion powder. We're gonna use some salt. You can use your favorite barbecue sauce. I'm using some of that Sweet Baby Ray's, the honey barbecue flavor. Man, if you haven't tried Sweet Baby Ray's, I don't know what you're waiting on. I love Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. We're gonna use olive oil, some hot sauce. Now you can use your whatever type of hot sauce you have, Frank's, Texas Pete, it's up to you. Spicy brown mustard, some W sauce. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that. I almost tried. Chili powder, black pepper, garlic powder, cumin, paprika, some garlic cloves, and the star of the show, our ribs. So these are the ingredients, guys. Let's go ahead and continue. All right, so I've measured out the ingredients. Let me tell you what we have. So right here, I have about 3 pounds of spare ribs here, 2 cups of barbecue sauce, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a teaspoon of black pepper, teaspoon of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of W sauce, 1 tablespoon of hot sauce, a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of liquid smoke. Now I didn't add that to the shot, but I decided I wanted that smoky flavor, so I added a teaspoon of liquid smoke, 3 tablespoons of minced garlic, 2 tablespoons of spicy mustard, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of paprika, and 2 teaspoons of salt. So these are the ingredients, guys. Let's go ahead and move on. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is prepare our rub. So what we're gonna do is just start adding all our dry ingredients. 2 teaspoons of salt. Remember, we have 2 servings of salt. One is 1 teaspoon. You're gonna use the 2 teaspoons for this one. Our paprika, our chili powder, black pepper, our onion powder, cumin. You guys know I love me some cumin. And our garlic powder. So what we're gonna do, go ahead and get that a mix like that. All right, so this is what we have. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go ahead and bring our ribs back into the shot. All right, so I placed our ribs on our cutting board. So what I do is I kind of soak my ribs in the vinegar first before I actually start seasoning them. I do that with most of my meats, even my chicken too. I like to soak it in vinegar for a couple of minutes. So anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna take our spicy mustard, and we're just gonna use this as a binder. And I don't know what, I don't have any gloves. I really hate doing this without gloves, but hey, I don't have any gloves at the moment because it can get a little messy. But anyway, who cares? All right, we're just gonna massage that in there like that. Like I say, you don't really need a lot. Now, if you don't like mustard, you can use some olive oil. Olive oil works too. But I like mustard. I like to use mustard as a binder for my ribs and my chicken, to be honest with you. If I'm doing any type of chicken, I like to use the mustard as a binder. So you wanna make sure you get it all on all sides. And you just want a light film. You're not really trying to, get it all mustered up, because of course, you got seasoning that you're gonna add to it. So you don't have to worry about that. So just a light coating will work to hold in that flavor. So that's why we use this as a binder, or the olive oil as a binder. All right. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip these babies back over. I like to, for some reason, it's just a pet peeve, I like to season the bottom half first. And remember, guys, I removed that membrane already, so make sure you remove the membrane before you start that process of adding your olive oil or your mustard. All right, so we're gonna add our dry rub. And guys, what you wanna do, you just wanna pat it in there lightly. I know it's called rub, so people think that you should rub it, which you can, but basically you just want to make sure you press it inside or press it onto the meat. We're gonna flip this baby over, and we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Like I say, guys, you wanna lightly pat it in. And with that binder, you don't have to really pat too hard because it's already sticking to it because of the honey, not the honey mustard, I'm sorry, the mustard. And even with the olive oil, it's the same way. All right, so now we have our ribs on our baking sheet. So what I'm gonna do is, you know, some people go ahead and put it in the oven like it is. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some more aluminum foil, show you guys how to make some good oven baked ribs. And I'm gonna cover this bad baby. Now, if you don't have a rack, you don't have to put it in the rack, on a rack pan. You can just sit it in your, in a regular pan if you want to, but I'm gonna use it on a rack because I like those juices to drip down and I like that meat to sweat. So it just helps with the flavor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in the oven on 350 degrees, allow it to cook for 1.5 hours to 2 hours. Then we're gonna come back and then I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do in the next step. All right, let's go ahead and put it in the oven. All right, so what we're gonna do now is prepare the barbecue sauce. Now you can prepare it now or you can wait till later in the recipe. It's just a preference. I like to start mine early. That way my sauce can sit, let all those ingredients kind of, you know, mingle together, get married, get divorced, you know, cheat on each other. You know how we do it. Now, if you're just using regular barbecue sauce without these additional seasonings, then you don't have to worry about this, but we're adding some extra stuff in it. So we're gonna go ahead and cook it right now. So the first thing I'm gonna do is turn on our cooktop, get that heat going. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add our barbecue sauce. Remember, this is 2 cups. That W sauce, that liquid smoke, guys, that liquid smoke gives it that good flavor. Our garlic cloves, the hot sauce. Now your hot sauce can be optional if you don't want to add in the hot sauce, but I like it to have just a little minor kick. Our salt and our olive oil. And we're just gonna get at a good mix like this. And we wanna bring this to a slight boil. And once it reaches that temperature, we're just gonna turn it down and let it simmer for about 7 to 10 minutes. All right, looks like we're coming to a slight boil. It's popping around right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down and I'm gonna allow it to simmer for about the next 7 to 10 minutes. All right, so we are an hour in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a look at it because you wanna make sure you take a look at it throughout the process just to kind of see what you got going on. So guys, this is what it looks like at the moment. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and put this back into the oven, let it cook for another hour, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so we're 2 hours in. So let's take this off. Man, look at that. Look at where we are. See what we got here. We're going to get them sauced up right now on one side, then we're gonna turn them over and sauce the other side and then put them back in there, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and take our barbecue sauce and we're just gonna brush our ribs like this. Man, you can tell these are gonna be fall off the bone because they're already breaking apart a little bit. So, and what we're gonna do is we're going to brush this side. Now guys, what you wanna do also while we're doing this, go ahead and turn your oven up to 450 degrees, actually high as it can go. And we're gonna stick them back in here uncovered for about an additional 10 minutes. So that looks like it's about enough. So I'm gonna stick this back in there for 10 minutes and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I just pulled these out after the 10 minutes, but what I should have told you is just change your settings after the 10 minutes to broil so we can get these nice crisp edges on our ribs. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick them back in here for about 3 more minutes and I'll be right back. And this is what we have, guys, 3 minutes under the broiler. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these babies off of this rack. I'm gonna go ahead and put them on a cutting board and I'll be right back. Let me get them on the cutting board and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so this is what we have here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flip this one over. We're gonna cut from the back. Very easy that way. So just gonna cut right here. Man, look at the meat already coming out of that thing. So tender you can't even cut it right. Take a look at that. Look at that, that's a beauty there, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and taste this, see what it tastes like. Wow. Time to get the quality control. So let me go ahead and get these on a plate and I'll be right back. And there you have it, guys. Oven baked barbecue ribs. Guys, these are delicious fall off the bone ribs. You're gonna love this recipe, guys. If you don't feel like hassling with a grill and a charcoal and all that, or even if you don't have a grill, I know a lot of people they don't even have a grill or don't even like hassling with it. This is what you need to do. This is the recipe for you. So the measurements and ingredients are all in the video description below. I definitely leave them in there. Also, guys, if you need any of these items, click those links in the description below. They'll take you straight to Amazon. You can grab this stuff. And until then, guys, let's go ahead and get into quality control because I'm hungry. Let's go. All right, guys, so it's time for quality control. So, man, I was in that kitchen sweating. So let me let you guys see exactly what we got here. Yes, sir, we got them ribs, baby. You know I'm from Alabama, so we love them ribs. Man, I'm gonna take this one right here, man. Look at that meaty, meaty, meaty. Take a look at that. All right, so let me go ahead. Man, this thing already falling off the bone. Juicy, tender. You know, I'm cleaning the bone. Look how tender it is, coming straight out the bone. Wow, you see, Alabama, we don't leave nothing on the bone, you hear me? Nah, this is delicious. And I'm not gonna eat another one while I'm here on camera, because you know, when we eat barbecue, elbows on the table, licking our fingers, all that good stuff. I don't wanna do all that on camera. So, guys, remember, pick up that ebook, Down Home Foods, What I Learned in Alabama. Guys, you're gonna love it. Thanks for all the support. Until then, the Wing King, your cook, Spinelli, and I am out. Peace.